with Barbie and Designs. Thanks for tuning in to this live. So last night made a really, really cute design. Let's see if I can get it set up so you can see. All right. Oops, wrong camera. There we go. Look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see that? So, Mod Podged a napkin, took a transfer and kind of split it up. And then I ended up, when I was done, I inked the edges to give it a little bit of a warmth feel to it. Well, I decided we needed to do the other side, right? So let's do that tonight, okay? So this side is fall, and I thought we should do the other side Halloween because what'll be great about this set is that you can use it until Halloween on the Halloween side, and then you can turn it around for fall. I thought about doing Christmas, but then I just decided, you know what? Let's do Halloween because I have the cutest napkin to use for art. So what I'm doing is I am brushing on Mod Podge to this block that I'm going to put a napkin on. And I tried today to get a link set up for the fall side, that if you wanted the bundle, but I couldn't. It was just fighting with me. So just message me if you'd like the bundle. It's like $43 to get the empty blocks, the blanks, and then to get 3 chalk paste singles and the napkins, a squeegee, all the things you need. Okay, so while we're letting that dry, ooh, I see a little spot where I didn't get. Okay, so that's covered. We're going to let that dry. And then on this, I found an old transfer that says it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. And so I think that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to do Hocus Pocus in orange. Ooh, maybe I'll ombre it. Ooh, I love to ombre. Let's ombre. So if we're going to do that, I'm going to do, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus first. And I think we'll just do that in black. And so I'm just scraping the chalk paste across. And here again is another example of how I'm using the transfer a little bit different than the orientation that it actually has. So pull that up. Now, because I'm going to lay a transfer right back down, I need to make sure it's dry. That way it won't pull up any of the chalk. Okay, it's just a bunch of, so get that right there. This project is going to be done so fast. It's crazy. I was going through some of my great-grandmother's hankies. I have a ton of them. And so I was going on Pinterest trying to find ideas of what to do. And everything was sewing. I just don't have the patience to sew anymore. I used to all the time. I made clothes for my girls when they were little, but I like quick crafting. It makes me happy. So I've got, it's just a bunch of, for one block. And then on this one, we'll do Hocus Pocus, and I think just to make it a little fun, we're going to do it in an ombre. So I get this pressed down. An ombre look is really easy to accomplish. You can do 2 colors, 3 colors, and we're going to do black at the bottom. So I'm going to come up from the bottom and go about halfway. On the words, and then next I'm going to use the orange and come down from the top, but I won't quite let them touch. So here's my orange paste, and we'll come down This is going to look really fun. Okay, so it's really close together but not touching, and now I can just take and use my finger to blend. That is it. So simple. And are you ready? This is so fun. Ah, that looks so great. So fun. I forgot to grab a rag for my finger. Hold on 1 second. Got a paper towel here I can use. Okay, so that is it on the chalking. All right. We'll just move this over to the side here. Hi, Donna. So yes, I am doing the opposite side. So last night we did the fall is proof that change is beautiful. And now we're going to do the other side. And yeah, I got it right. I was worried I had, ooh, that wasn't quite dry. I was sticking to the table. I'm gonna make sure my Mod Podge is dry. And then I blew my napkin down here. I've got this super cute little gnome. And I forgot my pen, so we'll see how good my fingers are to get this separated. Having a pen really helps. Well, I got one off. There's one layer. Every napkin is 3 layers, and you need to get just the top layer. And having a straight pen or a needle or something that you can poke the edge really helps. I mean, really helps. Ooh, I think I got it. There we go. Now, last night I said I was going to have a sale on Thursday, and then I realized I'm not going to be here. I'm going on a retreat with some of my biz buddies. So I think I'll put it off till next Monday. Okay, now I have to decide where I want this. And luckily I can kind of see through the block. So if I wanted the whole pumpkin, I'd lose his hat. This is hard to decide. If it was just him, I'm going to see how funny that looks. That looks a little weird. Maybe I will cut the pumpkin off and move that up, which this is going to be a little hard to trim because it's so thin. But it seems kind of weird that you'd only see his eyes. And I've got, you know, plenty of napkin to play with. So I'm going to experiment here. Everything else was so quick, we can have this take a little bit longer. So now I'm going to just trim up the pumpkin and see if I move that up, how that's going to look. Well, I don't know that I really wanted to trim on the side. I'm thinking as I go here. Sometimes that's not always the best. Okay, so it would have been right here, but we're going to see about moving it up. Then I've got that. I don't think that works so good. Okay, let me look again if his hat is off. Maybe I could make his hat go over the top. It's nice that the napkin is a little see-through, so you can kind of tell like that bat is going to be off a little bit. I think it's just going to look best to have that. Okay. Otherwise, the pumpkin, all you see is his eyes. So now I'm going to take my little craft iron and lay this on here. You can just use a regular iron because what is happening is the heat is melting that Mod Podge and you're going to get a really nice smooth surface. And this is my favorite way to decoupage. And I just got a slew of napkins. I'll include this napkin in the kit, even though I won't be able to include the transfer because it's an old one that I don't have anymore. But I will include this napkin if you choose to order the bundle. The bundle will have the transfer that says fall is proof. That change is beautiful. 2 chalk paste, or 3 chalk paste singles, and then squeegee and the napkins. And of course, the blanks. Let me switch camera views. Okay, so now we have, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. And probably what I'll do, I didn't bring it with me. Maybe I could go grab it real quick. I could show you how I distress the edges. Hold on. If you need to keep sliding by, I understand. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry I left you. I know it's terrible to do on a live, but I thought I'd show you how I actually do the edges. This is what I did last night to create the brown, and on this side I'm going to use black. And I already did brown on the sides, so we just want a little bitty black. And I'm using a Tim Holtz Distress pad with a little applicator. And then I'm literally just going on the edge, kind of coming in a little, like going from the outside to pulling in. And it just gives that edge a little bit of dark and then pulls in a little bit of color. And I think that just makes it look really good. Might do more on the napkin. Actually, the napkin will show up more because you have those paper fibers. This gives it so much more depth. And you could use any ink, really. This is what I have on hand. but you want it to be soft. And so using a cosmetic sponge or maybe even some cotton. A cosmetic sponge would be the best. See how that gives it a nice little dimension there? Makes a big difference in how it looks. A really big difference. So cute. And now it's double-sided. So let me put it up again. Okay, so we'll do side one. Fall is proof that, oops, sorry. Fall is proof that change is beautiful. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. How cute is that? Now, if you're watching and you'd like to purchase this, just let me know. I love to sell when I make. All right. So that sale I talked about on my Facebook VIP group, that'll be on Monday evening. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so much.